Hello folks, the market continues to fall and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon, with Middle East tensions continuing to spike. As for SoundHound, it's also looking weak, but at least it's not totally collapsing in price. In this video, I'll go over the uncertainty in the broader market and what I think will happen on Friday, and SoundHound's price action and what I'm doing with my shares. Before we begin, most of you are not subscribed, so please hit the like and subscribe button to get instant updates when I post SoundHound videos. And also, I'm not a financial advisor, so take all my content with a grain of salt and seek professional financial advice if you need to. The markets had a weak session on Thursday, but we didn't see much in the way of capitulation, not yet anyway. The VIX actually declined to finish the day lower, but I think it's just taking a pause before going higher. Underlying measures fell, with breadth continuing to decline, as you can see in this chart of the percentage of stocks above their 200-day moving average. Furthermore, the leading sector of the current bull market, semiconductors, continues to decline despite companies reporting good earnings. This is a red flag for the bulls, and I expect further downside in leading names like Nvidia, ASML and TSMC. As for the Nasdaq, the triple Q is currently trading at $423, and I reckon it'll fall below the 100-day EMA on Friday as many traders and investors begin panic selling ahead of the weekend, particularly after flare-ups in the Middle East continue to ignite and the risk of all-out war rises. Who knows what might happen over the weekend? If panic does ensue on Wall Street, I expect the triple Qs to sell off to as low as 400 to finish the week. I'm still holding my Nasdaq shorts, and I thought about closing out half my shorts after hours when the market started tanking, but I decided to hold them until Friday afternoon just in case there is capitulation before the weekend. However, if we look at past cases where the market sold off sharply on geopolitical tensions, they have actually been pretty good buying opportunities if you have a long-term outlook. According to this chart, the median return of equities 30 days after a geopolitical event is positive. However, in the short run, i.e. up to 2 weeks after the event, the median return is negative. So this would indicate that the current flare-up in tensions could lead to a few more weeks of downside. This doesn't necessarily mean that stocks will go down for the next 2 weeks, it's just that we need to take history into account when trying to anticipate the future. Anyway, in my opinion, geopolitics is a bit of a distraction here. Stocks were looking weak before this recent flare-up due to rising inflation, and whilst interest rate futures briefly spiked overnight, I think they'll continue their downward trajectory, leading to higher bond yields. This will be negative for equities like SoundHound. Speaking of SoundHound, it fell along with the market, but at least it didn't penetrate the prior local low just above $3.70. On Friday, I want to see it at least hold the current price, but if the broader market capitulates, all bets are off and anything can happen. I've said previously that my stop loss is at $2, but that's still a long way off. I've also said that I want to buy more shares, but I'm going to wait until the current correction passes. Nobody likes trying to catch a falling knife. Anyway, everything looks a bit dicey at the moment, and I would urge caution out there. I sold off my worst performing stocks, and who knows, I might redeploy that capital into SoundHound when the time is right. But for now, I'm just holding and paying close attention to how it reacts to the current correction. If it can hold $4 on Friday, it would be a bullish indicator. But take note that there may be some dumping at the close due to traders getting out on Friday afternoon, because who knows what might happen over the weekend. Anyway, short and sweet today. If you haven't already, please click the like and subscribe button to get more SoundHound updates. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.